Yo, what is up? We'll give it a second here. Let everybody file in. Let everybody get in here on a Friday, opening day. Opening day, Friday, February the 19th, 2021. Yo, all right, let me make sure we got, sorry, my adrenaline is pumping today. We've been going nonstop this morning. I'm sure you guys have seen with the content, with the graphics. Yes, the jersey we've got on the pins. This is like supposed to be like a Justin Smoke. It's got 12 on the back. Yeah. So thank you guys for tuning in. Here I am again, just messing with my hat because I can't help myself. Yeah. So again, I've been going nonstop this morning. Adrenaline is pumping. I literally had to stop myself in the mirror and be like, okay, calm down, get it together. HML, Jackson, Trav, what's up? Lindsay, Austin Kane, what's going on? Elizabeth Ballard, what is up? RJ Kelly, opening day. Finally, it is opening day, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Warren, right now, looks like the sun's starting to peek out a little bit. It's chilly. It's definitely chilly. High is 48 today, so it's going to be cold. You see, I got the hoodie on. That's why we're doing it. But, yeah, I appreciate the love on the graphics, by the way. My good friend AUPPL, Kevin Ives, helping me out with that game day graphic. We're going to have those in case you guys have missed it. I'm trying to fix my jersey here. In case you guys have missed it, we've actually done those for every single weekend series. We did them last year as well. We're going to do them this season every single Friday. You're going to get those graphics. They'll have a breakdown. They'll have a breakdown of both teams, you know, their batting averages, their ERAs, their on base percentages, steals, everything you can think of, fielding percentages, everything. So again, it is opening day, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. February the 19th, 2021. Like I said, my adrenaline is pumping. I'm fired up. Great. It's a great day. This is like Christmas morning for me. You know, I love Carolina football. I love Carolina basketball, but Carolina baseball has a very special place in my heart. So again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for joining me here on this opening day. And like I said, content bleeding out the eyeballs. Heck, I still got to put the YouTube clips together for the Drew Crisp interview that happened. I've got an interview to do at 1:30 with a Gamecock Instagram account. I've got, we got clips to make. We got the game at 4. I'm not complaining, but hey, we love it. We love it. Being busy is a blessing. And yeah, what a great day it is. So again, my adrenaline is pumping. Like I said, I'm trying to kind of come down a little bit and like not go too crazy. But again, thank you guys for tuning in. Before we get going, let me go ahead and get this out of the way. Before we get going, I want to tell you about my friends over at Flex Squad Fitness in Chapin, South Carolina, because the Daily Crow is presented to you by our friends at Flex Squad Fitness. Guys, CJ Prophet, the man behind it all, he's been a certified personal trainer for 10 years. And the reason he's so good at what he does is because he's been there and he's done that. He struggled with his own weight for many years until he eventually lost 85 pounds himself doing the exact same type of training that he does at the gym. Guys, at Flex Squad, they do one-on-one and small group training. Their program is a mix of strength, high-intensity interval training, and endurance training. The goal is to not only help people look great on the outside, but more importantly, make them stronger and more confident on the inside. And guys, like I said, the reason he's so good at what he does, he's been there, he's done that, he's actually done the work, he's lost the weight, he's gone through the struggles physically and mentally so he can help you along on your journey. He's going to put together custom plans for you, from nutrition to workout plans. He's going to be there with you every single step of the way, guys. The place changes people inside and out. You're not going to regret walking in the door. You'll probably just wish you did it sooner. And get this, guys, right now they offer a free week for anyone who wants to try out their classes, or 2 free one-on-one sessions to see what they're all about. Or, guys, even better, if you go there right now, Flex Squad Fitness, Chapin, South Carolina, go there right now. Tell them Chris from the Spurs Up Show sent you. You're going to get your first month free. It's a no-brainer. Again, Flex Squad Fitness, Chapin, South Carolina, my good friend CJ Prophet. If you're looking to start your fitness journey today, if you're in the Columbia area, Chapin area, or around the state of South Carolina, if you need a trainer, a gym, whatever it may be, stop putting it off, get your butt off the couch, and get to Flex Squad Fitness in Chapin, South Carolina. Say what's up to my friend CJ Prophet. Tell him Chris from the Spurs Up Show sent you. All right. Opening day. Thank God. Opening day feels good. And by the way, to celebrate it, I don't even feel bad for this, but the first opening day brewski is going to be consumed, and I don't even have any shame in that it's a Busch Light. It's the only beer with USC in it. So we feel good. I'm going to limit myself because I got that interview at 1:30, like I said, but I figure, you know what, there's nothing better. There's nothing more American. I got the hot dogs ready to be cooked. I was trying to cook them before this, but so much going on this morning. I'm literally this excited for baseball. You guys may have seen, I put out a written piece this morning, a baseball preview written piece. I was not necessarily planning on that. I woke up and was like, dude, I'm so ready for baseball season. Let me put out a written article of the baseball preview I did on the podcast on Tuesday. So if you go to the SpursUpShow.com right now, I've got a full written preview. If you guys want to check that out, break everything down, pitching, hitting, prediction, all that good stuff. But I wrote that this morning, and like I said, been going nonstop. The graphics through the roof. We got a great podcast today, episode 385, where I actually break down the Gamecocks basketball game. Let's not forget basketball plays tomorrow against Missouri. And also a fantastic interview, special opening day interview with Drew Crisp, former Gamecock slugger. Drew Crisp, and a friend of the show. He'd been on before about 2 years ago, joins me. We had a great conversation, so be sure to check that out. But it's a great day. It's a great day in Gamecock country, opening day. I will accept no bad vibes today. Adam Ritter, I'm talking to you. I know you're coming in here with some negativity because of women's basketball, and I'll say this on the women's basketball side of things. Yes, they lost. Yes, the streak is snapped. Guys, they can still win a national title. The season's not over. They're still going to get to the Final Four. Who's going to beat them? They're still going to get there. They'll be fine. I'm not accepting your negative vibes today, Ritter. I don't mean to pile on Adam Ritter, but I know he's pissed off. So let's see. Elizabeth Ballard, appreciate the love on the graphics, by the way. Carolina Rangers, big day, obviously. Yeah, opening day for sure. Also, you guys say what's up, because the Behind the Beak is back. The vlog, you see we got it right here. The vlog is back. Behind the Beak is back. You guys are going to be a part of it. Say what's up to the camera. You guys might remember we did this vlog series a while ago. And as you can see, the Daily Crow live going on right now. So you guys say what's up. You're going to be on the video. So this is how we do the damn thing. Yes, sir. So I'm bringing it back. I'm bringing the Behind the Beak vlog series back. I think it's a great idea with baseball season. I'll be at all three games. I'm going to be at a lot of the baseball games, hopefully all of them. So figure what better time. And I want this to roll into like the summer and football season, obviously. But with COVID and we couldn't go to the games, it was sort of tough to do all of that. But yeah, so bringing that back as well. Ritter, yes, mad at the ladies. Like I said, I think they're going to be okay. Brian Dean, hopefully y'all don't get the rain we were getting. It poured here yesterday and last night, but the rain has subsided. We should be good for a 4 o'clock first pitch. Jacob Rogers, the baseball game televised or not, or can you stream it? Yes, SEC Network Plus. All three of these games this weekend. SEC Network Plus. That is where you can find all three of these games this weekend. So, yep, go check it out for sure. Let's see. Scott Vaughn, hey, about the Dawn coaching job or lack of it, guys. Again, they're going to be okay. Like no negative vibes here. No negative vibes here. HML, what's up? Brian Dean, positive vibe. Positive vibe. I feel Carolina will win 9 games in football. Gamecocks are like, hey, I'd love that. I'd love to see it. Again, like I said, guys, taking your questions, comments, calls on the basketball side of things, by the way. If you have not checked out the podcast, you need to do so, because you're going to be very surprised at my pick for the game tomorrow. We can talk about that for just a second. Hold on one second. Boom. Got my tickets. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, so you guys will be very interested at my pick, by the way. If you have not done so, listen to the podcast. I've actually got the Gamecocks winning tomorrow over Missouri. Believe it or not, I've got Carolina winning the game 77-76 on a last-second tip-in. I know that's going to shock a lot of you, I'm sure. And, I don't know what it is. Well, I know what it is. South Carolina's lost 4 in a row. Mizzou has lost 3 in a row. I think the Gamecocks are due, guys. I think the Gamecocks are due. I really do. I think South Carolina's due. And you know what? There's 4 games left in the season without the reschedules, the whatever. And I don't think they're going to make those up most likely. South Carolina's not going to lose 4 more in a row. They're not going to end the season on an 8-game losing streak. They're going to beat somebody. They're going to pull one out of their butts. I could see it happening tomorrow. So, you know what? Nothing about this season makes sense. Why should tomorrow make any sense? I'm picking the Gamecocks to win 77-76. Ryan Hobby, 4 o'clock first pitch. It's on SEC Network Plus. SEC Network Plus. Again, guys, I'm just keeping up with everything on Twitter, man. It's like, I love it. I love it. Oh, wow. Florida's game got pushed back to 5 o'clock. Hold on. Is the freaking Mississippi State Texas game, is that not on television? Carolina Rangers, yeah. Basketball will be fine, man. Women's basketball will be fine. Women's basketball will be fine. So. Georgia, Evansville at 2. Where is this? Is that like on MLB Network or something? It's got to be. Flowbaseball.tv. Oh my God, you have to log in. You have to pay $12.49. Nope, no thank you. Let's see. Brian Dean, Frank Martin teams are known for defense. This team seems to lack leadership it had when Kotsar and Silva play. They don't have any defense. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of issues. Baseball games will be on the radio. I'd assume 107.5 the game. I would assume they'll be there. Savannah Webster, why are we on Plus? Who else is playing today? I hate that channel. Well, Savannah, everyone's playing today, but the big game today on SEC Network is Florida-Miami, which is like literally like a top 5 matchup. So that definitely takes precedent. Stephen Cash, I'm excited as well. Again, guys, also taking your questions, comments, calls, 843-790-3377. Still taking your questions, comments, and calls. I think we had a text here coming to the text line. Yeah, Robbie, what's up, man? Opening day. Need you to tell those negative Nellies to stop being so negative. It's opening day for baseball. What's your prediction for today? I think the game, if I had to pick a score, listen, I think the Carolina's going to sweep Dayton. That's what I picked for the series. I think the Gamecocks will sweep Dayton. If I had to pick a score, I think South going to win 6-2, something like that. So, Savannah Webster. Listen, you lost to Auburn, but that doesn't mean you're not going to win it all. We don't know. You know what I mean? We don't know. Tom McClellan, for all the old school Braves fans, Glenn Hubbard is on the Fireflies staff. How about that? Glenn Hubbard. Hell yeah. No, I'm familiar with Glenn Hubbard. How about that? Love that Braves connection. Again, guys, taking your questions, comments, calls, 843-790-3377. Again, guys, it's a glorious day. Opening day in Columbia. We've waited 346 days. It almost feels surreal that it's opening day. It almost feels surreal to me. Like it's finally back. Baseball is finally back. Cheers to that, friends. As you guys know, I don't normally have a brewski on this show, but it's opening day, baby. We got to go ahead and crack one. Why not? So, AJ Bowers, what's up, man? Yes, sir. Baseball is back indeed. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Again, guys, taking your questions, comments, calls as well. 843-790-3377. That is 843-790-3377. I get a college baseball game cut on the TV right now. Trying to find one. Tyrell Campbell Sr., they really talking about Dawn's job. We want a natty with a 22-4 record. Please take a seat somewhere. Thank God for opening day. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. It's absurd. It's absurd. If anybody's doing that, if anybody's talking about her job. So I don't know, man. I'm certainly not. I mean, I'm not worried. I'm not worried at all. We're good. Let's see. Austin Kane, how do you feel about starting center field? Yeah, Noah Myers getting the nod there, by the way. Noah Myers getting the nod in center. I feel good about it. I mean, listen, it was a good battle between Myers, Wimmer, and Brandon Fields. I'm surprised it's not Wimmer, to be totally honest with you. But listen, I like Myers. He had a really good spring, been swinging it well, and a guy who has a ton of speed for you. I'd expect him to be at the top of that lineup, most likely. Brady Allen being the leadoff hitter. I think he'll probably be in the 2-hole for you. Either him or I think Jeff Heinrich. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I mean, listen, I like Noah Myers a lot. I thought he was a good player for you last year. Was swinging it pretty well all the way up until the the postponement and everything. But he's a guy. Listen, I think he could hit 250 with his legs alone, which I mean, he should be bunting at least once a game. He's a speed demon. Gives you that athleticism, gives you that speed in the lineup. So. AJ Bowers, you can watch the game on SEC Network Plus, or you can follow me on Twitter. I'll be tweeting out the game, obviously. Or you can follow Gamecock Baseball on Twitter. I mean, there's a lot of different ways you can keep track of what's going on. But I'm gonna be doing my best to cover everything. Obviously, I'm gonna be, posting along on social media. I mean, you guys know how I operate. So if you want to follow along on Twitter, I can't guarantee I'll be giving pitch by pitch updates, but certainly you guys know how I tweet in game. So. Neil Bishop doesn't like day drinking on opening day. Yeah, I'm probably just going to have one, though. I got to keep it together, but I figure why not pop one for the Daily Crow. So, Ronnie Pace, not making an excuse for the troubles Frank has had the last couple of years, but do you think if PJ had returned, things would look different at the moment? I have no idea. I mean, we all know that the reason the PJ didn't come back. So, that goes without saying. RJ Kelly, what do you think Malone is going to do today? I mean, it's tough to predict what a guy's going to do at the plate. I'd expect a knock or two from Brennan Malone, but you just never know. You know what I mean? So I think he'll have a good series, though. I think Malone's going to have a really, really good year. Really good year. So I'm excited to watch him. Excited he's healthy. Excited he's going to be out there. Really, really pumped. Really pumped to watch this baseball team. So Jackson Gary, yes, thank God opening day is here. Evan Slane, if I had to pick a score, I'd probably say 6-2 Carolina. I think the Gamecocks, like I said, I picked them to sweep, so I definitely think they get the win today. Like I said, 6-2. That'd be my guess at a score. But it's tough to pick exact scores. You know what I mean? So we'll see what happens. But I feel good about it. Thomas Farr on the bump. I think he'll throw well. So. RJ Kelly, very optimistic. How is saying we're going to win 6-2? Very optimistic. I think we should win 6-2. We should win 6-2. Courtney Washington, we just had the best 7 years of our basketball program, and fans are saying that's not good enough. So what is? The best 7 years? Are you talking about under Frank or under Dawn? What are we talking about? Oh, give Frank. Yeah, you're talking about Frank. Courtney, I would say this. We had the Final Four. What else is the best? What else happened in that 7-year span? What did we do? I mean, I know the records and whatever look fine, but again, I posed to you the same question I posed yesterday, and I'm seriously I'm not asking this in I'm trying to come at you way, just a genuine way. all what we've done to this point is fine and dandy, but like why should I feel optimistic or positive that the basketball program is headed in the right direction and on a positive trajectory without citing things that have already happened? Because I don't care. We went to the Final Four in 2017. That's all fine and dandy and everything. But, I just, the only reasoning I hear that we should feel great about the direction we're going in is because of what we did, not are we recruiting well? Do we have a great team returning next year? Have we shown in the last 3 years we're able to overachieve or accomplish more than we're supposed to? Like, I don't think so. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I understand the records and all that, but yes, and Frank Martin, to your point, Courtney, Frank Martin has raised the bar and the expectation with Gamecock basketball, which is a positive thing. That's a great thing. But if he comes back next year and you miss the tournament again and you've gone to one tournament in 10 seasons, you got to go, because I don't give a damn if you're going, what your record is. If you're not making the tournament, it doesn't really matter. Like, who gives a shit that we finished 5th in the SEC? Who cares? Who cares? I mean, what does it matter? Why do I care if we finish 5th in the conference? So, Evan Slane, who would be a candidate to replace Frank Martin? And again, I don't know all the candidates. I think you should roll the dice on a mid-major guy. But again, and nobody's expecting Carolina to go to the tournament every year, but 1 out of 10 years? And again, you can't just keep saying, oh, but because this is the argument. This is the argument for Gamecock fans. The argument. This is like the one argument. Oh, but this is the history of our program, and let's appreciate just like where we are now. You know what I mean? Exactly what Courtney just said. Mind you, we are looking for results that have never been done. So we're using that as a crutch. We're literally using that as a crutch of we should not expect better because it's never been done. Again, I equate it to the PGA Tour player. I equate it to the professional golfer. At one point, every master, every expert was a novice, had no experience, right? Everybody starts at 0, okay? So at one point, no PGA Tour player had ever broken 70, right? Never. They had never done it in their entire lives, okay? They didn't, oh, it's cut off. They did not just not do it or not try to do it because it had never been done. That's not how that goes. They raised the bar, they raised the expectation, they sought that goal, they put that as a goal, and they chased after it, and they hit that goal. And then they raised the bar again, and they keep raising it. Like, tradition starts somewhere. You can't just keep saying because the history and the tradition's bad that we shouldn't expect to go to the tournament once every 3 years. I like Frank. I think he's a really, really good coach, and I appreciate what he's done. But again, if you miss the tournament again next year, it's making 2017 look more and more like a fluke. I'm sorry. It just is. It just is. You got hot at the right time. You took advantage, and it was a great thing. I mean, I've literally got the Final Four thing framed right here in my studio. But it makes it feel more and more like a fluke if you continue to have shitty seasons. So, and Courtney says, yes, but other coaches are watching. I have no clue what you mean by that. We've given Frank Martin 10 years. If we were to part ways with him, we've more than Frank Martin has the best job of anybody. He's not even expected to win. He's not. I mean, I would ask you, Courtney, sincerely, what are the minimum expectations for Gamecocks basketball? What are they? What are the year in, year out expectations? What are they? So, Marion R26, the CFC and the Citadel game has been canceled. We'll play tomorrow. Do you think we'll play today? Yeah, we're not in Charleston. We're in Columbia, and it's not raining. So, yeah, we're going to play. I promise you. We are going to play. Guys, give me 2 seconds. Let me go. I'm going to go plug this GoPro in. I need to plug it in. We're going to be using it today, so it needs to get plugged in. Y'all bear with me for 2 seconds. Okay, yeah, I had to. We're going to be using that all day, and I think it was like 35%, so that thing needs a charge. So sorry about that. Yeah, Courtney, listen, I hope Frank is that guy. Like, I like Frank. I think he's a good basketball coach. I think we all have love for Frank Martin. But again, the program, can you really realistically say right now it's headed in a positive trajectory? I mean, yeah, we've gotten to respectable levels under Frank Martin. Thank you, Frank. We've gotten to respectable levels. And here's the thing. Phil, what's up, man? I was wondering where you were, Phil. I was like, Phil isn't here today. But Courtney says making progress, but asking for a tournament team year in and year out is too much for South Carolina with the recruiting disadvantages. Courtney, nobody is asking South Carolina to make the tournament every year. I'm saying once every 3. Is that not doable? That's gotta be real. Because in my opinion, Courtney, the minimum expectation every single year should be to make the postseason. Like, that should be the goal. If that's not the goal, what are you doing? Like, why are you even playing if your goal is not to make the postseason? What's our goal right now? To have fun? Is our goal just to go out there and just be entertaining enough to put fans in the seats? I mean, like, what is the goal? Like, how can, I mean, come on. No, there are no South Carolina fans out there, I think, in my mind, that are saying, oh, we need to be up there with the Blue Bloods and go to the tournament every year. And nobody's saying that. Nobody's saying that. So, Neil Bishop, the hoops recruiting disadvantage is our coach. I will say, I don't think it, again, I like Frank, but I think his coaching style and the way he operates definitely makes it tougher in recruiting. I think that's extremely fair to say. So, Elizabeth Ballard, just because you love someone doesn't mean you just keep them around. When you're on the hamster wheel over and over again and not improving, it's time to move on. I mean, yeah, like I said, it's just the apathy. The apathy that is set in. It's really, really tough to overcome. Again, guys, taking your questions, comments, calls, 843-790-3377. Obviously, I did my full season preview for Gamecocks baseball earlier in the week. But if you are interested, I wrote up the preview this morning because I was so pumped for the season. So if you want to check that out, thespursupshow.com. Also, I gave a full Dayton series preview on the Thursday podcast. So if you want to check that out, you can. That's on the Thursday show. Today, we had a great podcast as well, episode 385, talking tomorrow's basketball game, as well as a special opening day interview with former Gamecock slugger Drew Crisp. So, guys, the content is rolling right now. The content's rolling. So, Marion R26 is all about consistency. Indeed. Courtney says apathy hasn't set in. The only reason Frank is on the hot seat, he showed a glimpse of what the program could be. No, Courtney, apathy has set in. I hate to burst your bubble and tell you. Listen, I understand that the diehard, like us in this channel or us in this chat, the diehard Gamecock fans, they're going to continue. We're going to continue to watch no matter what, right? Like we are. But amongst the normal, like I hate to say normal, but amongst the common fan, even the alumni, the people that maybe they have kids or a wife or they're a young professional and they've got their careers and they got things going on. They got this obligation. They got that. They got options to do whatever. Apathy has set in. Like watching Gamecocks basketball is not a priority. Trust me. I know these people. I'm friends with these people. Like nobody's going out of their way to watch this basketball team. Nobody. So apathy has set in whether you want to. And trust me, I see it from my side of things in the sense of like views, clicks, likes, all that. People aren't viewing the content as much as they were in football. People aren't, or even early in the season. After we beat Florida, views were galore. Again, I'm just giving you guys some perspective from my side of things. Views were galore. People were excited. Now, no. So I think people are just kind of like, whatever, on basketball. Trust me, the apathy's there, whether we like it or not. Phil says if the rest of the world has as much passion as Chris has about Carolina baseball, we would have world peace. Indeed, Phil. Indeed. I don't know, man. I love it, dude. I mean, I love baseball. I'm a baseball guy. And then Carolina baseball, I love it, man. I don't know. I don't know. I love it. Passionate about it for sure. Braden Tripp, baseball games on SEC Network Plus. Carolina Rangers, can Frank Martin get a 5-star basketball player? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Courtney Washington, most Gamecock fans don't know the ins and outs of basketball and what goes on behind the scenes in the preparation for games. That's totally fine, Courtney. I know listen, I get it. I was a college athlete. I know they practice hard. It's a full-time job being a student athlete. I got nothing on the players. It's just like football. I got nothing against the players, nothing. But there's one guy in that program is getting paid getting paid very well to produce and to win games. So that is the person who should be held accountable, just like for football. So Kevin texted him. Says, I know I don't search out Gamecocks basketball. Yeah, I mean, it's tough. How would you guys feel, by the way, about a opening day discount for the store? Thinking about doing discount opening day for the merch. That's something I meant to do this morning, and I've been so freaking busy I haven't even gotten around to it. So how about 15% off? You guys good with that? 15% off the store? Off your entire order on the store? Let's do that. Why not? Try to sling some of this opening, some of this baseball merch. I'm going to go ahead and create it right now. We'll run it through the end of the weekend. Run it through Sunday at midnight. There we go. That's simple. That's simple. Courtney says COVID can't wreck football like it can with basketball. Well, Courtney, we went 2-8 in football, so something wrecked football. RJ Kelly, really don't care about the Stars. Going to get the most out of its players. Look at Seventh Woods, for example. You have all the talent in the world, but it takes all 5 guys playing together to win a game. Again, I don't know. Just something has not clicked. Again, this is a much different situation than we had with football, because with football, I felt like Will Muschamp, he's just not a good head football coach. And I think most would agree. You know, he already failed at Florida. He failed here, whatever. He's just not built to be a head football coach. Frank Martin is a good basketball coach. He's a good head basketball coach. But for whatever reason, whether it be recruiting, his style, a disconnect with his players, it has not worked out here. Like, you cannot say it's worked. Has it worked? We went to one Final Four. My question to you is this, Courtney. If we didn't make the Final Four in 2017, is he still employed? Just genuine question. Again, I don't think Gamecock basketball fans think we deserve to win. That's the only thing I can think of. Gamecock basketball, and listen, I'm not saying fire Frank Martin. I'm really not. But I'm saying if you don't make the tournament next year, and you bring him back in 2022 or 2023, whatever, you're basically telling the fan base, you don't give a damn about winning. You don't give a damn about winning. You just don't. How can you justify you do? Evan Slane, what freshman baseball player are you most excited for and why? Great question, because there's a lot of them. Hitter-wise, I'd probably say Brandon Fields. I mean, the talent's there. I don't know how much he's going to play. There's a lot of swing and miss in his game, but just pure athleticism and raw talent, he might have the most on this entire ball club. In regards to the pitchers, I'd probably say Will Sanders. I think Will Sanders is going to be a stud for this team. And going to be a stud for a long time in Columbia. Justin Kyle, I watch every men's game knowing it'll piss me off like football season. I kept watching knowing it would be dismal and made me livid. Just a diehard fan. We'll hope, but we all know how that goes. Justin Kyle, don't know what happened with Kuznard. You have no idea. Elizabeth Ballard, yeah, COVID's not an excuse anymore. You after you beat Florida, it's like, okay, we see what this team can do. You can't use COVID as an excuse. So I understand they had a layoff. I understand they had COVID. I totally get it. But are you going to are you going to attribute COVID? We beat Florida, right? Is it because COVID? Did we beat Florida because COVID or because we just played well? Like, you got to have it both ways, right? And I said that during that week when that happened, like, okay, you beat Florida. It ain't due to COVID. It's because you just flat out went out there and beat them. Now, if you lose to Mississippi State on Saturday, it ain't due to COVID. It's because you got your ass whooped, and you just did. It's not COVID. Like, early in the season, yes, you didn't have the practice time. But, guys, that was weeks ago. We've been playing games. They've been practicing. And I understand this season's a wash. I totally get it. As much as I hate saying it, I get the season's a wash. But, yeah, the first half of the season's been affected COVID. But the second half, you've just been flat out bad. There's no other way to put it. You've been bad, you know? It's been a nightmare season. We all get it. And here's Justin. If men's basketball had to hold the standards of baseball, Frank would be gone. If Shane doesn't produce in 4 years, he's gone. As a basketball fan, Carolina fan, I want us back to 2017 with or without Frank. And again, I don't think anybody's saying that's the minimum expectation year after year, but just getting to the tournament once every 3 years. Like, guys, why do we act like getting the tournament is some like outrageous thing? 64 teams go. It's not like 10 teams go. It's not like it's the college football playoff. Getting the tournament's not that hard. Is it that hard? Like, I don't feel like you have to be like all that great to go. Am I crazy? Am I crazy for saying that? I don't think it's that hard to get in. I really don't. You have to be what, like top 8 in the SEC to make it? I mean, come on. Like, what are we talking about? Phil, I wouldn't be surprised if Carolina beats Mizzou tomorrow. TikToker, I like that. I like that. Justin Kyle, I think for me, the Bama game showed me I'm not sure if the players are with Martin anymore. They are down 3 and take a layup with a second left, and Martin was livid, so you know that's not what he called. I just wonder how much is the players playing against Martin. I don't know. I don't want to assume that, I don't want to assume that like the players are against Frank Martin. I think the culture's good. I think they like him, but just I don't know, man. Things just have not gone how we hoped they would. So. Yep. Kevin says that's not unreasonable to ask for. You are not crazy. I like to think I'm not crazy. Thank you, sir. Anyways, guys, taking your questions, comments, calls, 843-790-3377. I know one thing. I'm giddy. I'm fired up. It's opening day. I am ecstatic. I'm ecstatic. There's no other way to put it. I'm pumped. Okay. Braden Tribb, I have YouTube TV, so I don't get SEC Network Plus. Look for, I guarantee you there's a stream online somewhere, bro. Use Reddit or something. Courtney, we all know that the basketball tradition sucks. We all get it. But I don't give a damn. It's 2021. Why do I care what we did in 1994? Like, I don't care. I do not care. Why does everybody use that as an excuse? What difference does it make? Like, what difference does it make? Honestly. God, that is just like the worst. If that's the attitude, Courtney, shut down the program. I don't really want to watch anymore, to be honest. I'll go straight from football into baseball. I don't need to watch basketball anymore. Like, God, it pisses me off, man. Enough is enough. If we're okay with sucking, just say that. Just say that and be done with it. Just nonsense, bro. Like, it's just flat. It's just nonsense. I mean, bro, it's hard. It's hard to recruit people here. It's hard to recruit people to Carolina football. Y'all expect them to go win the SEC? I mean, it's just ridiculous. I'm not losing my positive vibes, Trav, but it's just absurd. Like, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Jesus Christ. So you know what it is, man? And I'm going to say this. I don't care how anybody feels about it. There are some people, they are too big of a fan. They're too diehard of fans for their own good. They really are. They're too diehard. You're just too blindly loyal. Some people are too blindly loyal. Courtney, did we fire Spurrier? Courtney, for the love of God, how dare you compare the run Spurrier had to what Martin has done? Martin has had one good year. 1 year of getting to the postseason. South Carolina football was one of the top programs in the country for 4 straight years. 3 straight if you want to take out 2010. Fine. Bro, it's not even like remotely close to a comparison. Jacob Rogers, yes, I'll be at the game. Jackson Gary, I appreciate the fit, man. We got the pinstripe with the black SC. Yes. Yes, sir. I think we will also hit a few out of the park this weekend, Elizabeth Bout. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to blow up on you, but it just gets so annoying. Because we're never going to get past that then of oh, well, our tradition just sucks, so we should just be happy. Tradition starts somewhere. You know how tradition starts? Somebody puts their foot down and says, to hell with this. We're not going to suck anymore, or at least we're not going to accept sucking. We're going to set the expectations and the standards, and if we don't meet them, then that's that. We're going to go a different direction. If Shane Beamer makes a bowl game this year, but then misses a bowl game the next 3 years in a row, do you think there's any way on God's green earth he has a job? Any way? No. There's no. I mean, I'm not trying to set unrealistic expectations for Gamecocks basketball. We all know the challenges. It's hard to recruit. Totally get it. You're surrounded by blue bloods. You don't have great history and tradition. But let's spin it and look at the positives. What does South Carolina have to offer? Some fans, I'm like, I can't believe how lowly you think of your school. I can't believe how little you think of your university. Especially if you're an alum. I can't fathom. When I see fans saying, oh, who would we get? Oh, well, we've never won before. How do you think so lowly of your school? How do you think so lowly? We have facilities. Fantastic. Colonial Life Arena is a beautiful arena. We have great fan support. Fans that will support even if you stink. Our fans will support you even if you suck. Columbia is a great city. The state of South Carolina is amazing. There are talented players around here. You're in the SEC, which is the biggest and baddest conference in the world. The money's great. You're going to get paid. I just don't buy it, man. I would say that for every sport, by the way. I'd say that for football, baseball, basketball, women's basketball, all of them. In regards to when we're searching for a coach or we're recruiting kids, bro, we don't have tradition. Who gives a damn, bro? This is 2021. Let's live in the present moment a little bit. Let's live in the present moment. I mean, good God. I don't know. I just can't. I can't get on board with that. I can't do it. So Courtney says, I just want 500 or better seasons. I'm cool with that. Then that's fine. Hey, if that's your expectation and that's the program's expectation, just let us know so I don't waste my breath predicting us to go to the tournament or saying that we're this or that. Then I will cover said team like they're just a 500 basketball team, and that's the only expectation. That's it. So whatever. Is what it is. Okay, cool. We got that out of the way. RJ Kelly, what pitcher are you looking forward to see most this year? I'm excited about Bosnick. Something about a lefty on the mound that's got the juice. Hopefully everything is good with his arm. Had Tommy John as a freshman. Didn't get to play much last year. Yeah, he's 2 years off Tommy John. Looks really good. I watched him in the spring at a scrimmage. He looks really good. Of course, selfishly, I'm excited to see Bosnick because I'm a lefty myself. I mean, look at this. Look how excited I am for baseball. We even have, I mean, hey, in case Kingston needs an inning, I'm here. I'm good to go. So that smell of that opening day leather, man. So good. So good. So good. Love it. Absolutely love it. Oh, come on. There we go. Justin. We offer not being in the ACC, so we don't have to face the Blue Bloods. So we go get guys to buy and sell the fact, hey, good facilities, good location, better chances of the NCAA tournament. Again, Courtney says she's not trolling. Y'all don't know basketball. Well, I may not know basketball as well as you, Courtney, but I can see a winner and I can see a loser. And right now we're a bunch of losers. So how do you suggest we fix that? That's my question to you. Again, I posed the question to you. I posed yesterday on social media, and I didn't get a lot of good answers. Give me a reason. Courtney, I challenge you right now in the comments because everybody's seeing what you're saying. Give me 2 or 3 reasons why we should be optimistic or hopeful or, just have the overall feeling that the program is headed in the right direction, that the trajectory is positive. Give me some tangible reasons. That's all I'm asking. I'm asking sincerely. I'm not being like a smartass. I'm just saying, give me some tangible reasons. Like, honestly, what are the reasons? Tell me the reason. For anybody who knows memes and shit. Let's see. All right, guys, I'm just kind of doing something real quick. Again, guys, the passion is coursing through my veins here on this Friday. I'll tell you that right now. Opening day, I'm fired up. Like Phil said, the passion, it's here. HML, can we get a dynasty in NCAA 14 started? Yes, that'll come soon. Yes, that will come soon for sure. I'm going to get back on the road to glory stuff. That's my apologies. I think the dynasty stuff will start in like a month or so. But yeah. Chris Smith, thoughts on Gamecocks softball? Yeah, we actually got an article coming out in a little bit. Very excited for Gamecocks softball. Very, very excited for sure. So I think Beverly Smith is a great job. Team is really, really good. So I'm actually sending over our baseball season preview to this other website. They're going to post it. They're going to repost it. So that's exciting news. And again, also, I've got an interview to do at 1:30. So got a lot of stuff going on today, guys. And like I said, I'll be at Founders Park. If you guys are going to be out there, I'll be at all 3 games this weekend. Holler, say what's up. Would love to chat, talk Gamecocks, all that good stuff. So for sure, for sure. Content bleeding out the eyeballs. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, guys. Sorry about that. Taking your questions, comments, calls, 843-790-3377. Let's see. Courtney says, let's look at it when everybody has the same amount of practice time and late nights in the gym, the verdict will be in. Yes. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I don't want Martin gone right now. I just said that next year, if you don't make the tournament, the both sides should part ways. Is that unfair? I'll ask you, is that unfair? So, RJ says you're going to need another one dealing with Courtney. No, I'll tell you this, RJ. You know what I'm going to need one? Because I know it's going to happen. If we lose the first non-conference game we lose in baseball, fans are going to flip their shit. So I'm going to probably need one then. Let's see. Justin Kyle, any chance Lawson doesn't go pro after this season? I think he's gone. I mean, I know some people are optimistic he'll come back, but I'd be pretty surprised, to be totally honest with you guys. I don't know. I don't see it. I'd be pretty damn surprised. So. Sorry, guys. I'm like, I'm getting this merch uploaded to the website. We're running a special. If you use promo code opening day, get 15% off your entire order throughout the entire weekend. So we got that going on. See, you know what's sad? I'll tell you guys this. And again, you guys tune in because I'm honest. So I'll be totally honest. Here's what's sad. It's just like, I mean, you guys see the passion I have, right, for Gamecocks baseball. Let's have an honest conversation. You guys see the passion I have for Gamecocks baseball, right? And obviously football. We all are passionate about Gamecocks football. I want to feel that passion for basketball. I really do. Like, I'm out here making merch for baseball. And baseball hasn't even they haven't won national titles recently. I mean, they won in 10 and 11, but you know what I mean? It's been kind of up and down, whatever. But we have that passion for baseball. We have that passion for football. Basketball is just so blah. I want to have that passion for it. I want to be excited for Gamecocks basketball. And it's just basketball is kind of oh yeah, we have a basketball team. That's how it feels. That's how it feels. So, RJ Kelly, do you know anything about the DB we picked up in the transfer portal from the D2 school the other day? All I know is he went to Assumption College. That's pretty much it. I mean, I like the pickup in regards to adding depth and stuff like that, but I have no idea. So. Got about 5 minutes, guys. Taking your questions, comments, calls, 843-790-3377. Phil says 28 degrees and snowing here. Perfect weather for baseball. Hey, better you than me, Phil. Glad I'm not dealing with snow. Sucks to suck. No, I'm just kidding. Rick says, I know we like to blame COVID for the basketball woes, but we have the same kind of season almost every year. Good point. Justin Kyle, I know this is way too early. What is your expectation for football this season? My way too early predictions right now are 6-6. Yeah, 6-6 is what I got picked right now. My way too early predictions. Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking right around 500 is where you'll be year one, and I think that'd be a good year. Getting to a bowl game, I think in year one of Shane Beamer, that's a solid season. So shit. Are there really no tickets available today? I got somebody who's interested in buying a ticket, and I can't find one. Nope. Hmm. Let's see. TJ Horde, what's up, Tej? Supers or bust? Listen, I think this is a super regional team. It's tough to predict, what's going to happen once you get to the postseason. A lot of that depends on matchups and where you go. Do you host? Do you not? Where do you travel? Who do you play? Like I said, but I think getting back to the supers, which I think this team, I predict them to do so. I think that'll show, hey, we got a lot of talent here. Program's heading in the right direction. I think it's way too bold to pick this team to go to Omaha, but I think this is a super regional ball club. I really do. So now some pieces need to come together. Some questions need to be answered, but I think this team has that type of potential, that type of talent. So for sure. Justin, being honest, we have to light the flame. Frank did, then let it flame out. Tanner did. Passed it to Holberg. He couldn't care. It was let go. Will couldn't keep it up. Let go. Standards. You got to have them. Yeah, you got to have standards. Justin Collin, do you think any way we could pull out a top 50 defense? I don't know, man. It's the biggest question is defensive backs. Who's going to be your guys? I mean, I feel like you do have some dudes, but I don't know. Justin Kyle, if Kingston doesn't make a regional for some reason, how hot will his seat become? Scorching. Yeah. I mean, listen, if you don't make the postseason this year, Carolina baseball, I mean, I'm going to have some issues. I'm going to have some concerns because this team's far too – I mean, your preseason ranked in the top 20 for a reason. Bottom line. Jackson Gary, once the boys get to Omaha, it's hard to something. I mean, once Carolina baseball gets to the postseason, I feel really good, Evan Slane, is the SEC the best conference for baseball? Yes, and it's not even close. It's not even close. Yeah, it's not even close. So, yes, sir. Yeah, the SEC is – the SEC is absurd. I mean, in the postseason stuff I've been seeing – in the postseason projections, I'm seeing 11 SEC teams in the postseason. 11 out of 14. Like, that's absurd. That's absurd. I saw one projection. They had all 7 teams from the West making the postseason, man. I mean, think how crazy that is. All 7? That's how deep the conference is. So, it's wild, man. That's why we love it, though. That's honestly why you love it. Nothing like watching SEC baseball. So, again, guys, we got about 30 seconds left. We'll wrap it up here, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Check out the podcast if you have not. Episode 385, talking Gamecocks basketball game tomorrow. And also, great opening day interview with former Gamecock slugger Drew Crisp. Other than that, we've got all of our content on social media, thespursupshow.com. I even wrote up a season preview for baseball if you want to check that out. But hey, opening day, guys, enjoy it. We waited for 346 days for this. Cheers. Go Cox. Beat Dayton. Beat Mizzou on the hardwood. Follow along to the Spurs Up Show for all your coverage of Gamecocks baseball, basketball, and everything else, guys. Have a fantastic day. 4 o'clock first pitch. I'll be at Founders Park. It's a great day to have a great day, guys. You have a great weekend. We will talk to you soon. Thanks so much.